streaming live. This is KSLA News Now.
Good morning. You're watching KSLA News Now. I'm Celeste Lay.
I'm Dominic Ben. Here's a look at our top stories this morning.
Shreveport police are investigating 3 shootings from last night. The most recent shooting happened around 8 o'clock on Highland Square near Old Mooring Sport Road. This is where police say a man was shot in the leg.
And nearly 40 minutes before that shooting, Shreveport police were on Clyde Fant Memorial Parkway near Odin Street for another shooting. Police say at least one person was shot there. A second shooting was reported not long after that on East Washington Avenue between Wayman Street and Windy Lane. Now, police say at this location, a man was shot in the shoulder and side. Shreveport police believe the man was inside of the car at the Clyde Fant shooting. Shreveport police responded to another shooting last night on Clyde Fant Parkway. The incident comes less than 2 weeks after a deadly attack killed an Uber driver and passenger. Police are investigating 2 possible related shootings. Someone shot a person on Clyde Fant. That victim's condition is unknown. Those shootings come less than 2 weeks after an Uber driver and passenger were killed on Clyde Fant Parkway. Shreveport police have just arrested Dennis Scott, the third suspect connected to that shooting, they believe. Trevelia Lawson and Joshua Thomas were already arrested. The victims were identified as Frederick Caprono and Tatum Ashley. A third victim is still recovering. All 3 suspects face 2 counts of second-degree murder and attempted second-degree murder.
Shreveport firefighters responded to a house fire yesterday on Stewart Lane in the MLK neighborhood. More than a dozen fire units answered the call, and when crews arrived, they saw flames and smoke coming from the 1-story house. Firefighters say the house was vacant and investigators are looking into the cause. No one was hurt fighting the fire.
The annual Christmas parade in downtown Texarkana has been rescheduled to December 15th at 7 that evening. Organizers say the change is due to forecasts of inclement weather. Main Street Texarkana Director Ina McDowell says ensuring the safety and well-being of everyone involved is their top priority. Parade lineup assignments will remain the same. And KSLA's annual Coats for Kids drive is here, and we need your help making sure that children stay warm ahead of winter. Porter's Fine Dry Cleaning and Ashley Ridge Optical will accept coats at the drop-off locations on your screen that you see right there. The Coats for Kids drive will run through January 2nd. And those kids definitely will need those coats because the cooler weather is upon us and it's just going to get colder.
It's very cold.
Yes. I will say short term, it's actually expected to warm up this week, but we still have some very cold mornings here for you that we're going to maintain pretty much throughout the work week. In fact, we got highs today around the 40s, eventually getting a little bit into the 50s here for tomorrow, but our next shot of rain later this week cools us back off. More details on that are up next. Hey, good morning. Today is a better day out and around the Arklatex. Live look at the first alert Doppler radar where we're got a complete blank slate pretty much up on top of the region here. If anything, maybe a little mist on some of the cloud cover that we do have. But the point is we don't have any actual storms hitting us here for the day today. But that's because we have sunshine that will come back out eventually once we get the daytime hours pretty much going. 37 into Texarkana, 39 into Shreveport. That's the warmest spot. We're down to 29 in Marshall. Keep in mind, we do have a little breeze coming out of the north as well that puts our feels-like temperatures down into the upper 20s and lower 30s. So it is cold out there this morning. But thankfully, our afternoon temperatures, thanks to the sunshine, We'll try to warm up just a little bit. Still a cold day with highs only in the mid to upper 40s, but that's about 5 to 10 degrees warmer than that of yesterday. Here is that future track peeling away at that cloud cover here, especially once we get the daytime going up into the afternoon. We are nice and dry. For tomorrow, we start sunny and then we add on the cloud cover late into Wednesday, leading into the chance of storms developing late Wednesday night. Keep in mind, look at where the rain is hitting. It's going to be hitting areas along and south of I-20 pretty much throughout the day through a good portion of your day for Thursday, starting on Wednesday night before we all dry up in time for the weekend. First, let's check to your traffic now. Heading on into First Bossier. Look at the I-20 construction zone starting to get a little delay there in both directions. Tiny delay on Shed Road. Also, a little bit of a backup starting to build around Benton Road next to I-220. Jimmy Davis Bridge, it doesn't look awful. It's still good here for the time being. That's good to see here at this hour. Take advantage of that while it lasts. The rest of Shreveport looking all fantastic here to start off. Start of your Tuesday. Hey, same thing for Texarkana. All looking good to go. Coming up, we'll keep you first alert all about that temperature outlook here for the rest of the day today, and we'll continue to look further at the future track here, which shows, again, that chance of storms coming here for later this week. We'll have more on that coming up.
Join us right here for our next newscast at 9 o'clock this morning.
Until then, you can stay connected to us right here with the KSLA News 12 app.
How about that? And your first alert weather breakdown. Well, your first alert weather breakdown will be coming up again at 10:30 here for the day today. That's my weather stream. I'll be talking about those cold temperatures that we've, oh man, almost record-breaking in some areas from yesterday. We'll take a look at some of those records that some areas even broke here for Monday. Thankfully, a little bit of warmer temperatures again are settling in here for the rest of the week.
I had a little bit of ice on my windshield this morning.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What, did you have to use the ice scrape?
Nope, it wasn't that bad. It
Okay,
wasn't that thick.
That's good. That's good at least.
Until then, you can watch KSLA News Now on the KSLA News 12 app, Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV. Here's a look at traffic.